Most people come to Indian Wells and watch the tennis matches from the stands, but today I'm experiencing the tournament from inside the Rolex Suite, and I'm taking you guys along with me to the BNP Paribas Open in Palm Desert, California for this special experience. I chose to wear my Rolex Datejust 41 Wimbledon because if you're going to a tennis match, it's only fitting that you play the part. Now I was invited by my AD Ben Bridge together with Rolex USA, and saying that out loud really feels surreal. Alright guys, let's get to it. Pulling up to the Indian Wells Tennis Garden, you immediately feel the atmosphere and the palm tree vibes. Valet parking made arriving at the tournament really easy, and I highly recommend it to save you some time as the lot is just a short walk from the entrance. Walking towards the entrance, you can really feel the energy of the event and what's ahead for the day. Tennis fans everywhere, you can feel the genuine excitement in the air and that buzz you get when you know something big is happening. Over the years, Rolex has extended its involvement in the sport, becoming the premium partner of world tennis in both the men's and women's game. Large Rolex clocks can be found throughout the venue as seen here, which signifies the watchmaker's place as the official timekeeper. Just a short walk from the entrance, you see the larger-than-life BNP Paribas Open and the famous Welcome to Tennis Paradise sign. It feels surreal just being here, and if you're into the sport, it hits a little different being here in person at the 5th Grand Slam. I arrived a little early and took a short walk through the grounds before making it into the Rolex Suite. Here's Stadium 2 along with the big Rolex clock on the tower. It's also where Nobu's located for all you sushi fans out there. BMW is the official luxury vehicle of the event, and here's a quick look at their booth where you could hit a few tennis balls, and they had a few vehicles on display. Here's a quick rest area where you can catch some shade and refreshments. Now you can't be at a tennis event without running into Federer, 2012 champion right there. The man is basically synonymous with tennis and Rolex. Respect. Here's Stadium 1 where you have a nice grassy area, and they have all the scores and match results up on the screen. As you can see, there are chairs and people around watching the live broadcast, taking a break from walking, and just enjoying the day as it begins. Looking up, there's that massive Rolex clock sitting on top of Stadium 1, and we'll be heading inside to check out the Rolex Suite. Here's a first look at the court inside Stadium 1 before the first day match starts, and let's check out the Wimbledon on the wrist. Now, I'm not showing the Rolex Suite entrance for privacy and security, but there's a dedicated entrance and you get a Rolex wristband as you see here on the way in. Walking in, it honestly feels more like stepping into a private Rolex lounge rather than a suite inside a tennis tournament. You start noticing the details. Rolex tennis balls, photos of Testimonees and past champions, and decor that just feels like you're stepping into a Rolex AD. And right away, staff are there getting everything set for the day ahead with food and an open bar. There are fruit and hors d'oeuvres already set for guests, and just outside the suite, you've got a clear view of the court. Now the matches haven't started yet, so let's take a quick look around the suite. Right away, you notice the watches on display, a yellow gold green dial Sky Dweller and a Land Dweller. Over on the next display, there's a yellow Rolex Datejust and a yellow gold Day Date with a green dial set with diamonds. All stunning pieces. Taking a look around the suite, you really feel it in all the details. The green and gold tones, the rich wood panels, the textures, everything feels intentional. Here's a look at the interior seating area where you can enjoy your food and beverages or for watching the match inside. It honestly feels like you're stepping into an extension of a Rolex AD, but in a more intimate setting. Now the match is about to start and let's get to it. Stepping outside the suite, you're able to sit in a shaded area with just about the best seats in the house and a great view of the court. The first match of the day is the women's singles round, Osaka versus Sabalenka. And from here, you really feel the pace and power of the match in a different way. Stepping back inside the suite after the first match, you'll find that lunch has been served and is ready. And it doesn't disappoint as there is food and drinks galore. You have unlimited food available with a variety of choices of salads and main entrees. You have a full open bar for drinks and refreshments. And of course, we can't forget about some of these delicious desserts as well. Once you're done enjoying your food and beverages, you can wander and sit wherever you would like to view the match, whether that's inside with the AC watching on the screen or through the glass, or outside with just about the best views in the house. I decided on an afternoon coffee paired with some Rolex chocolates to watch the upcoming men's single match from just outside the suite and to enjoy that beautiful California weather. And here's a look at the men's singles round, Zverev versus Tiafoe. Then later in the day, we heard something that caught everyone's attention. We were told that a Rolex Testimonee was going to stop by the suite to meet some of the guests. Definitely not something any of us expected. Meeting Belinda Bencic in person was a really cool moment. She spent some time talking about her experience at the tournament, her journey returning to tennis, and balancing life as a professional athlete while being a new mom.
You know, with other families, like once you have kids, of course, everything changes, and it's obviously been, not a question. I've always wanted to come back, after having a baby, and we also kind of, with my husband, we thought it's the best, to, pause my career and have a baby mid my career, because then I'm not under pressure, when I can play as long as I want to. I don't have to stop later, to have a baby.
She was incredibly friendly with everyone in the room and even signed a few Rolex tennis balls for the guests. Moments like that are something you just don't get during a normal day at a tennis tournament. As the day started to wrap up, guests were given a few souvenirs to remember the experience. We received a set of Rolex tennis balls signed by no other than Belinda herself, a Rolex hat, a Rolex tote bag, and check out the quality and details on all of these items. They also printed out some photos from the event, which was a great way to remember the day. Overall, it was an incredible experience, and I'm really grateful to Benbridge for the invitation and Rolex USA for putting together such a memorable day at the tournament for all of us guests. Getting to experience the BNP Paribas Open from the Rolex Suite is something I definitely will never forget. Did you enjoy this type of content, and would you like to see more? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep watching, here are some videos that you might enjoy. If you want to see the moment I actually got the call from Benbridge for my Wimbledon and the full purchase experience inside the boutique, that video is right here. And if you're trying to acquire a Rolex at retail, I also made a straightforward step-by-step AD guide that breaks down the process and might help you obtain the timepiece of your dreams. I have a lot of unique ideas planned and want to keep creating informative and fun content like this and not become just another generic watch review channel. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and I'd really appreciate you subscribing and becoming part of the community. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.